Hey, 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 Nikki Brown here. No matter where you are and what part of the world you are in, I hope that you're having a good day. So, I just wanted to talk about people who try to belittle you, talk down to you, manipulate you, um, to lower your self esteem as a way to manipulate and control you. This could be in a relationship, or this could be a relative who wants you to be dependent upon them, who is codependent, who is toxic, or um, a spouse or potential spouse who thinks that you think too highly of yourself. And so they want to try to knock you down a few notches, again, to lower your self esteem so that they can, you know, make you feel as if you're not good enough or no one else wants you or you're never going to be able to accomplish that goal that you set for yourself. Or, um, you know, I don't think you really did that. Like, I remember someone, um, when I was saying, oh, yeah, my body butter helps with eczema. And the person was like, oh, it's probably just because you were drinking more water. And I was like, oh, okay. And I pretended to listen, but I didn't pay that any attention because I know what you're trying to do, right? Or you'll have, um, and I'm talking about guys because I'm a woman and I date guys, but it could be a woman doing it to a man. Um, Say, oh, you're too big, so nobody else is going to want you. Or, oh, you think you all of that and you're not all of that. I remember there's a movie, and I cannot remember the name of the movie. I just remember the scene in the movie. It may have been Belly, but I don't know. All I remember is the girl walks into the bar, a guy tries to talk to her, and she kind of dismisses him and rejects him. And he says, F you be, you ain't all of that anyway. And so that made her feel like, oh, you don't really want me? What's wrong with me? And so she did a beeline and turned around and went back to talk to him because he disrespected her for rejecting him. And then when she walked away, because I think that she ended up giving him her phone number. So then when she walked away, he told his friend, like, that's how you get a chick. But that's not how you get a chick. That's how you get a chick with low self esteem, who now feels like she has to prove something. But the women who don't feel like they need to prove something, or the men who don't feel like as if they need to prove something, is just gonna say, "Oh, okay, bye." Um, that's your loss. Um, but yeah, people will do their best to try to lower your self-esteem. They'll yell at you or try to make you feel stupid if you ask a question. Um, or there's so many different tactics, I guess, to belittle someone or make them feel small, or less than, or feel degraded, or did I say belittled? I think I said belittled already. Um, but anyway, people utilize these tactics because, again, for some reason, you probably intimidate them. Um, or they want you to be in fear, or they want you to feel rejected or abandoned. They don't want to be supportive or encouraging because they want to be able to do whatever they want to do to you or behind your back, right? So let's say, for example, if it's a guy who's trying to belittle you to make you stay, it's probably because he's cheating and he wants to be able to use you as a doormat or or consider you a pushover so that he gets you to the point where he can do whatever he wants to do and you're not going to go anywhere. Again, this could be a woman too. A woman can do this to a man. It could also, again, be a relative or even a friend or a so called friend, acquaintance, associate, whatever that looks like for you. But, let's say again, you start a business and your friend doesn't want you to be more successful than they are. They'll say, "Oh, I don't think you could really do that," or "That's not really a good idea." But they may know deep down that it really is a good idea and that you should do it. But they also feel as if you wouldn't be friends anymore, or you wouldn't hang out as much, or they won't be able to call you whenever they want to talk about their drama or toxic issues. So they say, that's not a good idea, or I don't want to be bothered with that. Again, it's because they can't see themselves doing it and they want you to stay in that same space that you were in with them for however many months, years you've known this person. Um, they don't want you to do better. They don't want to see you change or do anything different because they're not willing to change or do anything different. They would just want to do the same thing over and over again: drink, smoke, hang out, watch, you know, reality TV shows and gossip and, you know, stay safe, basically. They don't want to rock the boat and they don't want you to rock the boat. They want you to stay the same. So, again, they can use you for whatever benefit they see you as. Again, whether it be somebody to go out to eat with, to watch, ratchet TV, gossip, drink, whatever. Um, so they will tell you that your good idea is not a good idea because they don't want you to pursue that idea. And so sometimes you have to use your discernment and take things that people say with a grain of salt and understand that it could be, again, the fact that they just don't want you to continue to pursue whatever it is that you're going after. They don't want you to be ambitious. They don't want you to think you're pretty and that you can find another mate, or handsome and that you can find another mate. They want you to think that they're the end all be all. No one else is going to want you. So you might as well stay here and deal with whatever I dish out. Right? And that's how some people think, and that's how some people behave. So, again, you have to use your discernment so that you don't fall into that trap and get used and abused by someone who does not want you to change, or does not want you to leave, or does not want you to better yourself. I hope that was helpful. Love y'all later.